Hello everybody, welcome to the 6th episode in our Rivertown series, making a residential area. It's our 6th episode and we've broken more records again. We are now over 500 generations in the River family, which has never happened in Two-Hole history before. Though I have to say, I read a post today that said that when we were playing the Happy Family, we got up to generation 301 with the Happy Family. I thought it was 280 a few weeks ago, but it was 301. And the reason the Happy Family died was because the server crashed at a certain moment. So maybe last year the Happy Fam could have survived longer had it not died. So we'll never know how long Happy would have lasted without the server dying, sadly. But for us, luckily, server hasn't died. It's been going very smoothly thanks to all the work the devs have put in over the years. There's always been, they keep their finger on the pulse, as they say. If there's something wrong with the server, they do try to fix it. And at this point, the server has been running very stably for a long time, knock on wood. So let's hope that just continues to be the case. And hello Zabala, you're the first. Welcome on in. I am going to advertise on the Discord. I announced that I'd start like 30 minutes later, so I don't know if many people are aware of me starting sooner. Ladero, hello, welcome on in. My voice is a bit like, I don't know, like a horse or something. So let me see. We have to go to events. It's not really events, is it? The thing is, I don't consider it an event because I haven't announced that there would be an event. It's just a stream in a way. So even though it is to celebrate the fact that we are so many generations in, we're not calling it an event. So yeah. There we go, and I'm gonna copy paste this in my post to advertise, and that is it. Putting it in community content. There we go. And then I'll also put it in my own Discord, of course, where I should always advertise when I'm live. I sometimes forget it. I forget to press enter. Oh no, I forgot to change the thumbnail. No, not again. I didn't upload the right thumbnail. Oh, such a big mistake. Dave Saylor, congrats, we were found on 500 plus generations. Yes. I'm so sad I forgot to upload the thumbnail. I always forget this. It's the tiniest freaking button I need to change, need to click. And I made a thumbnail. You guys saw it. I put it in the Discord, right? Oh man, that sucks. I'm gonna save it now, but it's no longer... The thing is, Discord remembers the first thumbnail or something, so no matter where I post it, it's not going to be the correct thumbnail. It's gonna be the old one from livestream 4 or something, or last livestream. But I've just edited it. I've just changed it. Oh man, no. Why is life like this? Why do I always do this? Right? I can remove the preview though, and maybe I can just upload the preview myself to the Discord. There we go. It's better. At least I can do that in my own Discord. And then let's see if I can do that in the 2 Hours One Live Discord as well. I can remove the preview, that's not an issue. So the preview is removed. And then I upload the actual thumbnail. Yeah. I can't because in the 2 Hours One Live Discord you have a 5-minute timeout between images. But maybe can I upload it here? No. Damn it. So I thought let's start early, but now it's just me being mad about the thumbnail. That's all wrong. So, yeah. I'll put it in Twisted's channel as well. There we go. Do it like this. Yeah, and the thumbnail is still wrong. So I'll remove it and upload the new thumbnail. There we go. All right. Am I done? Am I done? I think so. I'm gonna post it over here as well. There. Okay, done my stuff. Sorry for keeping you waiting, guys. Ladera says, I am way too invested in a Rivertown for someone who has never played this game. I am so happy that you are. We are at over 500 generations right now. And let's just start playing, shall we? Let's see, here's my 2 hours 1 life thing. Rivertown play. Waiting to be born. And I'm a boy, which I don't mind for streams. I usually like being a stream. Oh, they put me a cigar in my mouth, even before my mouth is... Oh, now it's lowered. Now it's actually in my mouth. There's someone called Jessica, but like with a Y. Hello, baby. Hi. Do you have a name? Yeah, it's Jessie. It's Luna. It's Luna over here. Yeah, that's me. It's MIA, Jessie. You are Jessie. I am Jessie. There we go. I love that outfit that Caroline is wearing. No, I also love the outfit that Luna is wearing. I like both outfits. Very, very nice. Don't smoke, okay? I won't smoke, Mom. It's okay. I'm not one of the people who likes smoking, to be honest, in the game. Or in real life. But I'm also like, I'm one of those, you know, people who's like, let's not encourage people to smoke. It's not good for your health, right? Watching a live right now. Hey! He's watching a live. We got a fan over here. Oh, it's live already? Yeah. Yeah, I've begun streaming. You're on stream, Caroline. It's all on stream. Also my stream, I'm just gonna fast forward to current time. Something wrong with my stream preview. Oh, no, it's okay. Have fun. Don't smoke. Yeah, no, don't smoke. I will not smoke. I'm not one of the smoking kind. Take care of your health. Yes. In real life as well. I do like the fact that the drugs are like making you high in the game. That I find kind of amusing. But the smoke is like, it's not so cool. But at the same time, I'm not mad about tobacco seeds. Like, it's a pretty plant and it is realistic and things like that. And it's a simulator, right? It's like The Sims. Like, if you look at the things people do in The Sims, like the mods that are about extreme violence and stuff, it doesn't mean people are extremely violent. Same for the smoke and the drugs and whatever. But yeah. So we know that games are not real life. We can distinguish between that. But even then, I prefer wearing a hat over having a cigarette in my mouth. Now, if I could have both, though, a hat and a cigarette, maybe. But I think hats are cooler than cigarettes. Also, I'm just being abandoned. It's fine. Oh my god, what happened here, guys? Is this a welcome party for me? Me? Oh gods, no. What happened to this, guys? Guys, who let the newbies run the farm? Oh yeah, who let the newbies run the farm? There's already like 40 carrot seeds in here. Oh no. If you want anything from Vault, let me know. No, I'm okay, Zabala. I'm okay. Oh, the carrot seeds, though. Oh my god. Eerie says, I'm only here for 10 minutes. I gotta go to the gym. No, Eerie. Oh, Eerie, who's gonna build a house with me? Well, probably the entire server, so I'll probably be fine, Eerie. So yeah, guys, the plan for today, I've already discussed it on the Discord and the River family thread. We are at over 500 generations. Let's check how many. 513 already. Oh. My alarm is going off that I have to start the stream, but I have already started the stream. What was I saying? 513 generations, and we will be, for the occasion, we will be making a residential area. Now, I'm a little bit too young to really make a residential area yet. So if you're like, why is she stripping? I got my clothes here, you see? My special clothes are here. I gotta wear them so people recognize me. There's a few members of the Pickle Gang who have specific types of clothes that they wear, so you can tell them apart. Rooster would wear 2 different shoes, a yellow and a green one. Craig would wear green shoes. And he has a special hat now, so Craig usually wears a special hat. It's not in here. It's in one of the vaults. We also have pirate hats, but that hat there, the merchant hat, is Craig's. So Craig would wear that hat. Also, we have an empty... Is that a proper Murex snail? I thought we had an empty one. When did we get a proper Murex snail in there? Who found that? How has he gotten a Murex snail? Where did that come from? How did I miss that? Does anyone know? It's not been used, right? It's a proper snail in there. I am so confused right now. Oh no, we're out of pickles. These pickles go hard, man. We're constantly making new pickles, and people are just taking them because it's dangerous to go alone. I eat a daily pickle as well. You know, first pickle in a lifetime is always free. So, yeah. The family has been alive for like 3 weeks now. 20 days. 20 days since the 11th of July we started. So, and it's the 31st of July now. So, yeah. Okay, so I said the idea of today's stream is to make a residential area where everyone's allowed to make a small house for other players to claim. So these houses can be claimed by new players. So if you have a new kid, and if you see someone who says they've been here several times, you can always ask like, hey, are you new? And then the person will go, no, usually, because usually they've played a bit. You've played there before, yes. And you can ask, do you have a house? And if they say no, hello, there's a baby. If they say no, you can basically just tell them like, oh, would you like to have a house? Because you're... So who's been leaving pizza tables everywhere? I don't know who's done that, but I keep on finding pizza tables everywhere these days. I also keep getting really distracted in my tale. If people say that they're not new, like, they can be new, as in within less than 10 hours of playtime, but when they are there for the second time or whatever, and they've returned, you could be like, would you like to have your own house in the River family? And then you can show them the residential area. And the residential area is what we're going to be building today. It's going to be a place that has a lot of small houses, and then they can claim a house there, put their name on the door or whatever, and they can just have their stuff there. Like they also will have like little gardens outside, maybe a farm near to where they have their residential area. And there are 3 locations I have in mind for residential areas. But we need to decide on one. So I'm just going to show you guys first which areas I have in mind. So the first area I have in mind is basically little houses around the omelet. Like we take like 2 spots away from the omelet. We make a new circle, like 2 spots away. And around that circle we could build houses for a residential area. What is the con of this location, and what's the pro? The pro is the people will definitely have sunny eggs to eat and mushrooms. There's like, you know, that sort of food is nearby. The con is there are some other food places to the left, not many to the right, because that's where the pickles live. So it's like there's not a lot of food here for new players, and it is also kind of far away from the kitchen, etc. So I fear like the new players might not find it. They might be like, I know I live near a sunny egg, but I don't know where it is. I can't find it. They might get lost. Also for us, we need to build in a circular fashion, so it's not really a road where we would build. So that might make it also a little bit harder to build there. Then the second location I have in mind, I think location-wise, it would be the best location. And it's down here. Basically, you have the graveyard. So this is the graveyard. And the idea would be to build alongside the road that goes down from the graveyard. The good news is, on the left side of the road, you can build really easily. On the east side, however, you have the railroad track, We can still build there, but it has to be on the other side of the railroad track then. But over here it's a very long road. You also have some lovely biomes. You have green, you have swamp, you have, yeah, all sorts of biomes. There should be some well sites nearby as well, so we could have a few little farms. Yeah, it they have a little shelf here with food. That's actually very good. I don't even know if I have food on me. Did I bring food? I didn't bring food. You know what? Let's just take an apple with me, just in case. You think along the river would be best, next to the river if there's still space. But that's the thing though, we don't have a lot of room next to the river left, Erie. And since we are going to building a lot of houses, I don't think there's going to be a lot of room. So, but this is a very long road here, which would be possible. Now I still have another location in mind. I'm going to show you that road too. There is a spot. Yeah, but one spot. I'm not talking about making one house for new people. I'm talking about making as many houses as there are people watching right now. Like if there's 5 people watching right now that want to make a house, and I want to be able to make 5 houses that we will lend out as a community, right? Oh, you mean a spot for many? Along the river? Because I don't think we have that many. Well, maybe like underneath it towards the west. But that was like where there was, I don't know. Anyway, show me in game if you want. Would they be tiny houses like 3 by 3 or 5 by 5? I'm thinking 5 by 5. The thing is, I have the 3 by 3 houses, right? Which I really like, but yeah. Also then I think the next idea I had was following this road. Or is it the road above? There is another road, I think. It could be following this road too. No, I think it's this road. Let me double check. Was it above this road that I had in mind? Yeah, I think it's above this road that I had in mind. So basically above this road would be another residential area. So basically you just tell people go to the smithy on the road above it and go to the east. It's kind of easy to follow. Not too far from the rest, and they're very close to the mines, which also means that when they're new players, you can teach them the mines because they'd be living nearby. So yeah. Do you need me to mine with you? Okay. They were just waiting for me. That's Sabala. Sabala doesn't even ask. Sabala's just like, oh, Jesse's here. Jesse is activated the moment I insert Carol. Jesse will know what to do. And Sabala wasn't wrong. I will know what to do. Oh. Oh, it's that little Erie! No, wait, your shoes are wrong. Oh, look, what the hell sort of name is that? It could be Ari, too. Ari has a very similar setup and gear. I have bamboo shoes, I see. Oh, those are new. But yesterday, you went to get the fruit boots. Oh, it's Ari! Ah, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, see, Ari is like an Erie imposter. No, Erie has sort of a similar setup, though I think Erie wears black. There we go. Okay. Emptying out these things. This Caro is empty. You have snake boots now. Yeah, I thought so too. Oh, my craving is up. Actually, I wear the stuff. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Do we have a mug of lemonade here? Probably not. Gotta go. See you. Have fun. Bye, Erie. Hopefully we'll see you later. Let me just eat some pies instead. Beginning? What? Oh! Oh, you're gonna show me where you mean. Okay, yeah. Ah, Sabala, you didn't wait for me. What's that all about? I wasn't zoomed in. Okay, I've come. So Ari has another spot in mind. So yeah, show me what you have in mind for the residential area. Also, this is sort of like this street is sort of empty on the north side, especially. South side has some nice features though. So it's not like they're completely, you know, gone from society, and it's just nice for them to be close to this area because there's a lot of building stuff here. It's more like a Smithy area, right? So it could be like a Smithy street, sort of. And obviously, if we're gonna do a street, we're gonna have to name the street. We need to find a nice name for it. And also, we don't know how long this family's gonna last. What if we make it to 1,000 generations? Maybe we'll need to make another residential zone at some point. And we will actually do some of the other streets as well. But we can start with the residential area now. So yeah, I've shown you the omlele place. I've shown you the road to the oil rig. I've shown you the road to the mines. And now Ari is showing another road or another place where Ari thinks we should do a residential zone. So we're going past the rubber making building. Past... Oh, you want to do it over here in this area. Starts down and then up. So you're thinking like over here. Okay, okay. Not super big. But we do have a little bit of land here. This could have a few houses maybe. Next to this cow. And then we have the casino. Oh, you want to do it under the casino? Yeah. Okay, I like this too. We can do it under the casino. This is nice. I hope you all lost for the weekend. I'm going to try to start playing this weekend when I have a few kid-free hours. Oh yes, I hope you can join us then. That would be great. Okay, no, I like this. What do you guys think? Do you think this should be the residential area? It is close to the river, and I like having it close to the river. This never been used. Why did you build it? Why is it here? I don't know. Yeah, someone made it, but we have a cheese house nearby. I think there's like a cheese house if we go up. Let me double check. Because I do need to orientate myself a little better. So if we go up and over down here, down this street, we are close to the Taco Bell here. And then this is a tiny restaurant with wine. Oh look, there's a very good cheese place here. So we have a very nice cheese setup over here as well. So yeah, we don't really need that cow. Simultaneously, we could keep the cow and just give it to someone as a pet or something. It doesn't mean necessarily that we need to get rid of it. So let's assume for a moment we do the houses here. Now there's also a cistern here, which I don't mind. I don't know if the north side is big enough as a garden. Yes. Let me just be like, this would be a border, right? Sort of like border. Let me just make this sort of road with it. But I'm like, how big does the border need to be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I would be tempted to go for 9 wide. And then you can have a house that's like 5 or 7 tiles big in here. And still have some empty space in between. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this would be the middle road. And then you could have your building over here. So I'm just gonna do a little building sort of thing here. This is not fixed necessarily, but so yeah, and this house it can't go up really high because this one's close to the river, right? So you might be a little limited there. But the house could be something like this. It might be a little bit smaller than some other houses, but that house as well, same size, sort of, yeah, like this. And oh yeah, that one's a smaller house. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, this could be a smaller house. That's okay. So then there's a small house over here. I mean, what a lovely spot this is. This is very cute. Yeah, this is a good spot. So you'd have 2 houses over here. They're different size. No, they're same size. But luxury at the river. Exactly. So maybe smaller, but better view. Yeah, so we'd have those houses. Yeah, and then over here, let's go to your casino and basically start from here somewhere. So you have your den here. I was thinking maybe over here, a corner. This could be a house, 2 blocks, then the road would be here. Corner here, 1, 2. There's also a well site here. Could be interesting as well to do, we were mentioning doing a little farm for them, because they are going to be new people living here, so maybe this area can be a little farm area instead, where they have a little section for farming. How far is this from the main area? It's to the west. It's like if you have the bottom side of the river to the west. Sorry, needed food, no worries. So let's see, if we have a little farm area... You only need a farm like 3 wide or something. And then on this side as well, so you do a little farm. It doesn't need to be a big farm. 3 wide, so you definitely want to do your borders over here. And then over here, a border that's over here. And then maybe... This is very small, because this, once again, but you would be under the casino, so it wouldn't be bad necessarily. So if this would be the border of your area, it's sort of even. You can make it even smaller. A really, really tiny, thin house over here. Maybe a very long house. Like this house goes way down. Like, this could be a really long house where they live. Can even have 2 rooms or something. Oh yeah, look, or even an L shape or something. Yeah. And they have a view over the jungle too. Some banana trees nearby. Look at this. So the houses don't all need to have the same size or shape. You can even have like a little thing like this. Like a little front house and then the back house or something. Also, what we are doing here with like the blueprints is sort of to indicate where it goes. It doesn't mean you need to stick to this necessarily. Like, it can be different, right? But this could be a little house. Then over here we have a farm area. We won't do anything over here. Then over here is a corner, sort of. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then over here. And then the middle of it would be here. And then over here you have your house. It goes down like this. And I don't know how big it would be, but whatever. The legendary casino. I was even invited once, but I was working on something. Well, this is where the residential area would be like. And once again, just making these blueprints to sort of make sure the houses will not touch each other, right? But it could be something like this, kind of small maybe. But they can have a little back garden. Like, if you're gonna build something, feel free to like be like, oh yeah, we're gonna do a back garden here or something. Also, I'm gonna remove this because that might be confusing. I'm just talking about like that's like bordering between the houses, sort of making sure that they don't go into each other. And also over here, a house. And then, yeah, there could be a road here. 1, 2, 3. That would be kind of a big house, though, if we do the house like this. So there's some mouflon heights in here. But the houses don't all need to be exactly the same shape. We do want to have them a little bit different. Okay. How many houses have we set up like this? We have a farm area here. We have a house here underneath the casino. A little house here. A slightly bigger house here. A house by the river here. House over here. And then we could also do another house here somewhere. 5 houses? That's a good thing to start with. Where are the builders? Where are you guys? I know there's 10 people in the family right now. But where are the people who want to build with us? Is, you know, if you're watching and you want to build, come over here and come claim a spot that you think you want to work at. A house you want to do. If it's just gonna be us, we can make 1 house out of the 5. But if you want to come and work, feel free to bring some paper and notes. Yeah, good. I get paper and notes. so people can claim a location with paper. I think that would be a good thing to get some paper and notes for now. And I'll cross over in here. There we go. It's actually quite a good location there. There are a lot of good spots for little houses for the residential area, and it's still next to the river. And then Ari's casino might have some traction too, where people can go and play in the casino, so that's all good. I need to return these clothes, by the way. Maybe people are still growing up too, so there might be a few babies. Yeah, look, there's babies in town that might want to help build, but they still need a few minutes to grow up. Alright, so I like that I came up with 3 locations, and eventually we went for a 4th location that I didn't come up with. Ah, so typical. Who is that? Jessica, my big brother, ready to die. Already bored with the game. Oh well, it happens. I am craving a mug of lemonade, but that's not gonna happen. Let us go to the library to steal some paper from them. I don't know, do you guys use the library to steal paper too, or is that just me? I don't often do it though, but... So we take a stack of blank paper. Do we have extra pencils? I see 1 pencil there. The other day I left another pencil, but I think it's already gone. We might just go and make a new pencil. There's also a pencil over there, which I don't mind. I'm sorry! No, it's okay. It's okay, Ari, don't worry. It's a good location, and I do get what you mean, like... What is this? Is this coal? Is that charcoal? Yeah. Let's take the charcoal with us. Alright, so... We'll start with that, and if you want to come and claim a location, sort of... You can get really creative with it, you can build whatever you like. As long as it fits within the walls, sort of. Oh, there's another charcoal pencil here. Oh, that's good. Let's take that one with us as well, then we definitely have enough charcoal pencils. And it's also nice, because this area of town is indeed kind of empty, and we could still expand to that direction. So, I'll leave pencil, paper... in the houses, but not in every house because I only have like 3 pencils, so you might need to steal a few. There we go. I'll leave 1 over here. Gosh, I wonder which one I'm gonna work at. And then over here was the farm, and then we still have 1 house over here. I will write down that this is the area for the farm. Maybe also like a stockpile zone for the moment. Farm zone. Use it for stockpiling items you don't need anymore too. So if you're building and you see the farm zone, feel free to leave some stuff over here. Yes, and my big brother has finally died. So yeah, let's see. What am I going to build? So there's some blocks already over here. I do like the river houses because like it's obviously cute. I also like this house because of its shape, but it would be a lot of work. But I do like where it is. It's a very cute location there. I also like this, because I feel like you can do a large garden in the back, maybe with some fences around it. We can chop down some trees. This area with the cow, we can rework this in any way. I'm not against it, it's just like we aren't using it. It's here, but it's not being used. Zabala's here. Hey, Zabala. Are you ready to help? I have to do my happy face. I am here to help if you need. Awesome. Maybe Zabala can help me. I'm checking which I want to work on. So yeah, if you want to work on one yourself without working on mine, feel free to claim one. Hey, never built. Hi. Sweet. You can help me. You can help me, don't worry. If you've never built before, we're gonna do this together. Also, you can also maybe help Ari. because Ari's already begun with things. Terrence is also here, ready to build. Oh, don't remove the blueprints. Don't. Well, the blueprints are already removed. Yeah. All right. So this doesn't mean we need to put something in there. It's sort of like a border that I'm. Don't remove the. Don't click blueprints. It's, the newbie is clicking the blueprints. I love it. What material? I need to pick a house. So. Maybe I'll go for this small one. Let's pick this one. Sabala bricks, maybe? For the horizontal walls. Which is 8 walls. Which house can I do? Whatever you pick. Whatever you pick, Ari. I'm gonna claim this. Jesse's work in progress. Yeah, but not just bricks. You get straight branches. You get straight branches. I will use straight branches for the corners. Sabala can do bricks. It's not that many bricks. And then we'll use straight branches for corners here. And I will show you when you return. We do need to get rid of this carrot, but that's a yum for us for later. I need shovel and other tools as well. I think they're already gathering a bunch of stones and things. This is a very small house, this one, but I think it's going to be really cute, especially if we do a back garden. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that back garden thing there. Let's see, and let me go and grab some tools, right? We do need some tools. So if you're looking for straight branches, if you go to the east, past the Desert Cafe, past the Bears, there's a few straight branches trees over here. That's where you can gather them. You can put them in a horse cart 2 by 2. So you can put 2 straight branches on top of each other and then put them in your horse cart. So that means you can carry 12 per time. And that's basically straight branches, 101. We need to find maple trees. So let's see, what do we got? We got some shovels here, an axe, an adze, a froe, a mallet. And I think if we have those tools, we should be good to go for now. I will bring a saw with me since I have the room for it. And we'll go back to that location. So yeah, we're working to the west on the west side of the river, underneath the river. You have to go past the market square and the Pizza Hut, past the tree farm. Also, these trees need water again. So we need to turn on the well. I get confused by this sometimes though. Let me see. So do I just... I need to turn it on. Okay, it's working. I did it. I turned on the well. So the trees are being watered for the second time now. There's not a lot of trees everywhere. Maybe they wanted to do another set. I don't know. Okay, it's going around. Do I need to stop it at any time soon? Do I need to put this bucket away? Because these trees, once they grow, we can use the wood as well for everything we're making. You can stack 4 straight shafts and put it on a horse. Yeah, that's on a wagon. That is on a wagon, Dave. And the guy that was helping me didn't have a wagon. He was carrying a regular horse. Okay, so those 2 are not yet watered. Will they be watered? Is something wrong? No, they're watered now. Okay, everything has been watered. I can turn it off. So I click this and it goes into the bucket now. I think this entire thing is empty. So I don't think there's gonna be anything going in the bucket, but that's okay. Alright, so we need to go up here. Come up. I don't know if this person's watching the stream or just a random exploring the town, but this is where the road is with the new houses. Alright, here we go. Oh, is this my... No, this is not my house. That's a very nice design. I feel sort of stupid with my silly design now. We can make it bigger though. Let's see. I do need to get something to drink too. I might make it a tiny bit bigger, just one bigger. I'm also still thinking about what I'm gonna do for floors. Alright, so we have a few rocks that we're probably not using or not immediately using. Okay, I need to go get my mug of lemonade and get some cravings in my belly. They're working hard on reworking the designs of the houses. I'm listening but not watching. That's okay, that's okay. Don't worry, I often listen to streamers too instead of watch, especially if I'm also playing at the same time or playing another game. I've been playing Heroes of the Storm sometimes, and I get really distracted watching it. Also, is there lemonade here? We do have a bottle of lemonade and we have some mugs here, so that's perfect. Okay, it's been drunk. Oh, orange juice next! What are the odds? Jerky? We have some jerky. A bowl of tomato soup. Well, I know exactly where to get that, so that's in my tomato house. Well, not tomato house, soup house. By the way, you gave me task to make bricks. I will make way more than 8 stacks. Okay, well, we'll go and check what Zabala is doing here in the brick house. So over here is the brickery. Here's Zabala. Zabala is getting ready to make some stacks. Also, I planted these fruit trees here earlier today. Little fruit forests, and you might be like, why do you have so many fruit forests? Like, you don't need to eat that many fruits. And it's not about eating them, because you can use fruits when making compost. And that is super handy. Tomato soup, there we go. And then my next craving would be a mug of beer, which I can get really close to where we're building, so it's all good. Also, that's my pirate cove over there. There's the pirate cove. I worked on that yesterday. Super proud of it. And this is the pirate ship. And I see Erie has already left a flower in it. Erie is just like, here you go. You made a building. I leave you a flower. Even if it's like a pirate ship. It's like, pirate ship needs flowers. So yeah. Anyway, the bricks are being made over here. If anyone wants a fire brick or something, we have a set of fire bricks there if anyone's like, I want a special oven. I might make a little adobe oven in the house though. I don't know. Like, we're making a house which we are presuming is going to be for a newbie player. Someone's going to claim that house to live in. So we want there to be a few nice things in there, and if they have a little adobe oven with a shelf, maybe they can practice cooking a little bit the old-fashioned way. Maybe we can also do a shelter for some firewood. We will be chopping trees probably in this area, so there's going to be firewood around. Oh my god, there's already a baby. So this one we would be living really close to the street here, but I like that because then they have a view over the river if they zoom out. I will do the garden in the back. I am going to get rid of these pine trees though. I think I can plant something myself that's going to be nicer than the pine trees. Okay. A baby. Jessie is a baby. Yes, I see you. Hello. I just discovered a well in my houseplant. Nice. That's cool. We also have a well right over there. Yeah. Let me see. Oh. Oh, that's lovely. That's very nice. Also, you're making a really big house for the newbies. I'm making like a small house. Like, this is all you get. But that's fine. Very nice. Nice. It's garden. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. So like, what's going on there? Where's my person with my branches? My assistant, and the assistant with the bricks is waiting. Hi Jesse, hello, who is it? Henry, hi Henry. You know what, we're going to go and grab some wood from the wood farm. Oh, is that gonna be another build? This has been built by someone else. This has been here for a longer while, because those vines are already coming. I didn't know that was there. I don't know if anyone's gonna finish it, but they're gonna have some neighbors real soon. Well, there's plenty of wood over here. I'm thinking of just taking some of the dark wood for floor, because dark wood floors are very nice. So let us just get started on some nice dark wood floor. It will look amazing with the bricks. Alright. There's someone else there. You need to come up. Come up. Hi. We're up from this place. Could be nice to have a little road there or something, so people are just like, eh, whatever. Yeah, I don't think I have anyone helping me with branches. Oh no, there's branches here! Here they are. I'm just blind. I'm just blind. Jesse, are you the new person? You're my new assistant, right? Are you my assistant? Thank you. Thank you. I will teach you things. Okay, first thing. First thing is floor. Okay? It comes down over here. This is our house. So, you see the F on the blueprint? It means floor. Take dark wood boards, put them down. There we go. On the F. Yeah, great. So that is basically how you do that part. We are going to make vine corners. To prepare the corners, do what I do. You need 3 branches per corner. Like this. Put 2 branches together. Also, I'm going to put that thing back up because that's sort of a border indication. We're not using that one. So 2 together, like that. Use adds on 2. Then add a 3rd branch. And that's a wall kit. But you gotta use adds on 2. Use that on 2. Yep. And then add the 3rd. Now we are going to put those in corners, but the corners need to be dug with a shovel. Need to be dug with a shovel. You're listening probably. There's the shovel. Put it in there. You see the holes? That's where they go. Yep. There as well. Over here. And over here. So, if you prepare the corners, I'll get more floor. He knows now what to do, so he now knows how to get the fine corners. And that is something you want to do. Also, when you're making animal farms, it's so nice when you have fine corners. Oh, this is new. What is this? I've never even seen this place. It looks lovely, but still under construction apparently. A little bit confused by everything I'm finding here. Also, there is Leo having... I think he's eating. I'm not sure. I don't know what's going on here anymore in this town. It's gotten completely out of hand. I have no idea who's doing what anymore. But there's new things to discover every time I log in. It's so much fun. Hey Leo, do you live here? Does Leo live here? Do you live here, Leo? I don't know who Leo is. Who is this? Does Leo live here? I'm just checking. Leo's like, leave me alone, woman. No, he doesn't live there. Oh, okay. Do you have a house in Rivertown? Do you have a house in Rivertown? We can check. No. Oh, good news. We're making houses for people to claim later. So if you are not a big builder, then you can maybe claim one of the houses we are making. Make it your home for this life and the future lives you live here. Feel free to help by asking people if they need resources. You know, this feels like as someone who might be a little bit new. Brick, adobe, or what are they? Yeah. Yeah. That sort of stuff. I'm taking wood. Alright, I gotta go. Because I have people waiting for me. Well, one person waiting for me. He's probably done with his corners now, is my guess. Let's double check. Has he been able to finish the corners? Oh, one more needs to be finished, but he's probably getting that. So I'm gonna leave some wooden boards here for him. I'm also gonna remove this wall for a second, this floor for a second, because I don't want to distract him into thinking he needs to put the wooden floor there. Also, in case you don't have the node yet, or if you don't have written anything in the node, you still can. That one still needs to be claimed. If anyone wants to make a little house there, they can. This is like one of the simplest houses I can think of. Like, I know it's just a square house. I know square is sometimes considered dull, but I still think it's quaint. And we're gonna make the garden pretty. So yeah. Masha says, hello Jesse, give my love to Vincent. Vincent has been on the couch all day. He's a couch potato. So yeah. That's 6 boards, and then I need about 7 more boards, so I need to get more boards. We're getting more boards. Yeah, what is going on over here? This bird, what is... I don't even know. Every time I come here, this place is bigger and bigger, but this is where some of the bikes go. Who is this? Luna. It's Luna? Luna's doing this? Luna, are you working on this area? What is going on over here? I am like, what? I feel like Luna likes big projects. That is the impression I'm getting. Wonder what Luna is. It's me, Akashni. Oh yeah, of course, Akashni. Good to see you again. I should have realized that with your name, Maya. I know that. Where are the shafts? At maple trees? Not in this area. This is the area for budlogs. You'd need to go in green biomes. I'm thinking of, do we have a good shaft farm? We don't have we have a few. There's one to the east side of the river. There's a shaft area north of the river. A few actually. At paper making farms, you can find a lot of maple trees. We don't have a lot of maple trees in this area, that's true. So this area is sadly sort of sad when it comes to branches. This area is not so good. But yeah. All right. Oh, there he is. That is Peterson. Peterson's helping me. Okay, so Peterson is my assistant. And I'm just bringing more of these. I'm gonna put that one down there. And he can help with the other floors. And I'm gonna let him do most of the building so he gets the muscle memory and he remembers like what to do everywhere. Congrats on 492 subs. Fingers crossed for 500. Yes, it's nice to be close to 500. If you guys are not subbed yet, if you're watching the stream currently and you're like, oh yeah, but I don't sub to you, please sub. I would like more subs. It's please, I'm begging you, please sub. If I reach 500 subscribers, I can get monetized on YouTube. Not ad revenue, which is obviously what everyone wants. Ad revenue is where more money is, right? Like every minute you watch my stream or hour or whatever, it makes a tiny bit of money. But ad revenue is for 1,000 subscribers. But 500 allows for memberships. Oh, this thing needs fixing. I need to fix this fro. I'm gonna fix this fro. Do I have a repair table in this area? This would be a good area for a repair table because of the fact that they use a lot of tools, but I don't think they have one. So, oh, see, they found the branches! Yay! Leo has found branches. That's good. Let me go over here somewhere. We have a repair table here where I can repair this fro that is about to break. And I always keep an eye out if you see a fro, the fro shows visually when it's about to break. Because usually when it's a little old, it has one black sort of scribble on it, but when it's about to break, it has like 2 big scribbles and it looks really broken. But then you can fix it, and then it looks good as new. There we go. That's how we fix it. I just subbed from my other account. Yes! I have you following me twice. That's awesome. Rivertown is huge. It is we are breaking records, Akashni. We are the longest surviving family ever. Also, that person's just naked 16-year-old following her mom. Didn't you even dress your baby? What's going on here? We started on the 11th of July, so this family has survived for 20 days in a row. People have kept it going through the night. Good. Good. With the blueprints? Yes. I will fix the blueprints. Also, he keeps on removing blueprints. I love it. I'm sorry for laughing at you. I know I shouldn't, but it's too funny. Thank you. So this family has been going for 20 days, which is a record in 2 Hour One Life history. The longest we've had before was several weeks, 2 weeks maybe. So 20 days is nuts. Oh, only one. Only one. Okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. Those need the floor blueprints. 1, 2, 3. I don't think I have enough. I think I need one more. No, actually, we have enough. Okay, perfect. So now, walls. The horizontal walls will be brick from Zabala. We will need to wait a tiny bit longer. The vertical walls, we can do waddle walls. Waddle requires 3 ingredients. A branch, reeds, and a rope. So we need 8 branches, 8 reeds, and 8 ropes. You start with branches. I'll get ropes because I got my shears on me, and the reeds will do last. We do the reeds last. What is your horse gone? Oh, your bike. You got it. Shite. Don't swear on my stream. I swear more than that person does, I bet. So it's all good. It's all good. Don't worry. It's an adult stream. An adult stream for a game that looks like it was hand-drawn by a 3-year-old, but it's all good. Also, there's a few branches here, but someone else might be already picking those up. Ooh, we don't have a lot of cotton left, guys. Tiny bit of a problem, because I can imagine a lot of people are going to want to use ropes. I'm going to focus on replanting the cotton for a second. Because without cotton, things are going to get harder for everyone. So please don't use any of the cotton at the moment. I might need those for seeds. So we have a few seeds, but it doesn't look like we have two full bags. You guys are doing awesome, amazing. It's so impressive what we've done. I had not expected us to do it. I had not expected this family to live this long, and we've talked about this a few times. Like, at a certain point, we were even like, I was with Erie and Rooster and May, and we were all in town, but we were like the only players, and we were like saying goodbye. We were like, now is the town's going to die. We're not going to survive the night. This is it, you know, like, it's over. It's over. Goodbye. It was so much fun playing with you. We'll come back here, but it won't be the same exactly, but still, you know, like, we were saying our goodbyes, and that was like almost a week ago. And we're still here. People have kept it going. Now, I know some people have been sacrificing sleep, myself included, just to keep it going through the low pop moments. 2 hours for life. At moments like this, there's 10 people in town, which is great. Like, 10 people is such a nice number to have in a town. And as you look over here, you see there's other people playing in other towns. Like, we have 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 people playing in other towns 10 hours. So in total, there's 24 people on, which I think is very nice. But at low pop moments, like for Europeans, like 7 a.m. or something, or between 7 and 9, sometimes there's only like 4 to 5 people on the entire server. So it's crazy that the family has survived with so little people. And luckily, the people that were on often did enjoy playing here and have been keeping it alive consistently. But it's such dedication from everyone. And I'm really impressed by that, because our low pop is really low pop. Like, and low pop, for those who are unfamiliar with the term, means low population. So yeah, it's nuts how little people we have at certain moments, and still the family keeps on going. Okay, gotta go. I'm going to the cinema soon. Oh, what movie? Have a great time. I'm glad I was able to check up on the holiday family. Actually, no longer the holiday family. This is now the River family. We were the holiday family, though. We were the holiday family before that one died. That one died sooner than I thought it would. I thought the holiday family would survive longer. We were struggling, though, with the holiday family as well. But I thought that one would survive because I thought the concept was better. I am surprised that this one has survived. I thought people need moving every day in order to stay entertained. They want to move from town to town, and that's entertaining because then they have work to do every day and they need to help, etc. But we were just tiring people out. And this time is a little chiller. Like, if you don't want to, like, work on your survival, you don't really need to. Like, the family's going to survive. Oh, Henry's here with the bone meal. Thanks, Henry. Hey, could this mean that I have enough for the ropes I need? That might be what it means. River family, no worries, Maya. Close call last night. River's last fertile was 87 when I popped in. Honestly, it's not even the first time that happens, that there's like one person just keeping it alive and like, hey, can anyone come and help me? I need help. It's not the first time. And it's probably gonna happen again at night. Probably around the same time too. The thing with the game is we have a lot of Europeans that are very actively playing it. And it's always been the case. I feel like this game really speaks to specific things that Europeans like. Okay, I got some ropes here. Oh, there's a bottle with the bricks. Nice. Where'd your backpack go, Sabala? They can go in the horizontal walls, Sabala. I was putting bricks to the next house. Oh no! Oof! No, we got this tiny house. We got this tiny house. Yeah. All right, so we got ropes for our horizontal, for our vertical walls. What else? Oh, you're watching Picnic at Hanging Rock. I have never seen that movie or heard of it. Like, uncultured swine, I guess. Yeah. American here. There have been at least 3 close calls like that I'm aware of. Yeah, Dave, the thing is, we feel like Americans are harder to get, and I say we, it's, I'm speaking for myself mostly, and some friends of mine that I've spoken to as well. We feel like Americans are harder to reach when it comes to events, to involve. Like if I go, hey, we're doing an event, Europeans are usually like, oh cool, we're there, right? Like Sabala's there and Erie's there, and there's a few European regulars that are always there. Whereas when it comes to events that we have, I feel like I have trouble reaching the Americans, and I'm like, is it because I'm European? But I know Kat and Nil help, and they will play a full live, and then obviously you now as well. But I just feel like I'm struggling more getting Europeans to getting Americans to help carry in a way, right? And that's why the Americans are always alone. It's like, is the player base that much smaller? Why is the game not attractive to them? Or is it just the fact that but like this project is not attractive to them? What's going on? I can't figure it out. And it's not just Americans, because obviously there's also South Americans, right? But there I can say there's really a language barrier, maybe. They might not understand the concept of the thing that we're doing, but Americans should understand my posts, because I speak English, right? So yeah, thank you. Thank you. Now we need 8 reeds. Let's go together. Come. So he got the branches. Now I'm taking Peterson to go gather some reeds with me. So we're going to the west. I think there will be some reeds at the west, so we're going this way. Okay. Peterson, where'd you go? Peterson! He's gone off. Peterson lost me. Oh, Peterson, I'm over here. Okay, here. Pick these up. Pick these up. There you go. You gotta get the branch. You gotta get this. You gotta get this. Like that. Yeah. Right. Your streams are right in the middle of the American workday. That is true. I have done a few a little bit later, but even then, for a lot of Americans, it is a bad time. There you go. Oh, careful. Careful. Boars. We gotta be a little careful. So with the boars, you kind of, like, if you see them, you kind of want to position yourself far enough from them so that they don't come. So that's 4. You need to click your bike. Yeah. We're good. We got enough. Let's go. I don't know if we have enough branches, but I'm taking them with me. In worst case scenario, we can use them for a table or something else later on, so. Here we go. You're listening at work. I'm glad you are. Thanks for listening. Dave says, I'm usually just getting to work when your stream starts. Ah, okay. Yeah, and it's like, I feel like the people who live East Coast might still, but even then, this is like, what, afternoon? And people don't really watch live streams as often. Look! Look at these things. No, don't stack. Don't stack. You make baskets if you stack. Put on branches. No worries, no worries. Add rope. Put in vertical wall. Oop, there we go. Do I need to sharp stone it for him? There we go. I don't think he has a sharp stone. There we go. Good. Put it in the vertical wall if you like. There you go. He's doing it. He's building. He's learning how to build like a pro. We need to get 2 more... 3 more? No, he has 1. 2 more. Besides these. I'm gonna quickly grab 2. Shouldn't take too long. Yeah, it's like almost 2 p.m. for you. I rewatch your stream sometimes if I miss them live. That's nice. That's very nice. The thing is, I wouldn't mind streaming later. But I also, like, I have neighbors. I live in an apartment. So I have to be quiet-ish at a certain point. Now, talking is not so loud. And I don't think I'm keeping my neighbors up by talking. Though I have kind of a loud voice. So I have to be a little careful. Rope it. Now we have to put them over here. Up, 1 up. Great. Now for the road. Now for a road to the main road, we use pine. Take it from the pine tree here. And find another one for the other floor tile. I'm quickly gonna get a mug of beer somewhere because I'm hungry or thirsty. My character is thirsty. Let's see. There should be a beer place around here. I thought it was around here. Yeah, here's the beer place. There we go. They still have a little bit of beer, I see. And then a cooked skewered char fillet. I don't know if they have that over here. Let me double check. Find char. They have it. Trying to eat it. There you go. And then a mug of whole milk, which should be in the regular kitchen. Tizali usually streams closer to the end of my workday. Yeah, and that's already like at midnight, right? For me, that she ends her streams. I like that time as well. I gotta be a little careful with when I make a lot of noise. I wouldn't mind streaming in the middle of the night, honestly. But then I would miss my European viewers, right? And then the question is, would I be streaming for a lot of Americans or not? So yeah. Where are you from? I don't think I've heard an accent like yours before. I've started clicking on Tizali's stream too. I'm not too far from where Tizali lives, honestly, I think. I don't know where Tizali lives, to be honest. I don't know what country. No, I mean what region of France. There we go. All right. The house is starting to look cute. I'm thinking we gather more branches. Sorry for my slur, I have drunk alcohol. We gather more branches for a little fenced-in garden. South. I'm gonna make them a little garden or something. I don't know what precisely, but I feel like we need to make a garden or something. I'm from Brazil, by the way. Oh, cool. So you speak Portuguese? I don't speak Portuguese. South America gang, nice. See, there are people from South America that play. I like that. It works. People watch it when it works. Also, Dave, feel free to guess where I'm from. I have mentioned it a few times. Sometimes people will just spoil it. They'll be like, God, don't make her play this game again. She has too much fun if you guess wrong where she's from. Which is true. I do have a lot of fun. Because my region is not that well known. Especially not in America. Why is there a pile of fuel injection nozzles here? What is this? Oh, it's for the copper pipes or something. What is that doing over here? That makes no sense to be over here, but whatever. But yeah, if you want to guess, I will say if you're hot or cold. Not a lot of people can guess from the first time. Also, lots of branches over here, by the way. If you come north of the river, there's a little paper place over here. Lots of branches. Zaballa's here. Zaballa! He's plastering. Doing such a great work. Such good work, Zaballa. I am old and going to die. No. Will you be back? Zaballa's gonna say no. No, I'm tired. Zaballa says, I am not going for next life. See, I could tell. I know Zaballa. I know Zaballa too well. Zaballa and I have played a lot together. Okay. I'll just say, okay. Thanks for helping with bricks. Also, I slur because I had alcohol in the game. I know how to type. By the way, I'm keeping my clothes in the starter vault. Yeah, it's cool. Cool. You do you. You do you, Zaballa. Don't worry. You can do that. People watch when it works, either live or after. Yeah, and it's... I like having the pro thing about... Not pro, but the fun thing about playing at this hour is that there's quite a few people on. We do have to keep an eye on our fertile people, guys. There's only 2 fertiles. What's going on with that? Where did all the fertiles go? And why am I in the kitchen? I'm getting distracted by what I'm doing. This is the thing with streaming. I sometimes struggle streaming and being constructive at the same time. And when you're building, it's literally being constructive, right? We need to water the cotton again, or else we're never gonna get new cotton. And then I get distracted because there's 5 billion jobs to do in town. So that people have more ropes if they need it for some of their builds. Because there are a few sorts of panels and such that require ropes. And I requested more branches and then I didn't take any. Because that's the kind of slave driver I am. I don't even bother. I was thinking that we could do a little garden in the back. Maybe some nice blossom trees or something, but maybe work on the fences first. Having a few fences would be nice. And we're sort of straight down from this little road here, this little pine road. Oh, we could do one of them special rocks. We do have a few of those nice big dug rocks over here. I'm also wondering what we're going to do for doors. We could definitely do a proper door out of dark wood. I think that would look very nice. We could actually do 2 doors out of dark wood. So I'm just going to take some more dark wood from this log farm that we have over here. And we just watered these trees again, so there's going to be more logs here very soon. So don't feel too guilty about taking those. And we have our fro up north. I think I stole one of their fro's. I need to return that. Yeah. Also, Dave, if you want to wager a guess where I'm from, go ahead. And Dave is like, nope, not touching that with a 10-foot pole. 5 billion ways that can go wrong. Okay, sweet. Also, if you get a sharp stone on you, you got one? Look at this. You can carry twice as much because you can stack them by 2. Then you don't need to make as many trips. I want to teach you door. I want to teach you how to make a door. Okay. We're trying to teach everything to our friend Peterson here. So, a door is a short shaft with 2 boards. The boards can be all wooden colors. So you can have light wood, dark wood, or normal wood. We're doing dark wood for our house. So this short shaft is the door handle. Added to this door. No, here. Yeah, good, yes. Try again. You're almost there. To tie everything together, we will use another rope. It's, we gotta wait. We gotta wait for the rope. That's gonna make our doors complete. Okay. Now we are going to add some shelves to the walls. So we can store items. So that's the next thing. Take your horse. We're going to grab buttlogs from the farm. He's gonna bike. Oh, wait. Leave the wood. Leave the wood. You can leave the wood in our house. Yeah. I'm going to carry it a little closer to the house so people don't run off with it, but they probably won't. Okay, this way. We're going southeast. 1 fertile? That is scary. We're on 2 fertiles now, so I think we're okay. You're Henry's daughter. First guess, Luxembourg. You're very close, honestly. That's a pretty good guess. That's a pretty good guess. Not even gonna lie, and their accent isn't that much different from mine, I don't think. Here are buttlogs. We need normal color wood. So that's here. Yeah, you can't park here. Yeah, we need to walk a little bit. Cause like the copper sprinkler is in the way. No. Not dark. Regular color. So this line. These over here. Yeah. Those are dark. We don't want the dark ones. The dark ones, we use them for other things. We use them for the floor and our doors, but the ones that go on the shelves is different. There you go. I steal your bike, you steal my horse. That's how we do it. Let's go. Go up. We look for our house. It's really tiny. Also, what is going on over here? There's so many houses now over here. Also, this is not my house. This is my house. My house is so simple, but I'm like, I don't mind keeping it really simple. Okay, and I'm gonna teach my Brazilian friend how to process them into boards now. So how to make boards. Take buttlock and drop on floor alone. Add the froe. Hit with mallet. Remove froe. Put boards on wall. 2 boards or a wall. Yoink, yoink, yoink. There. I'll let them do some as well, and I'll get these. Put them on the wall. Is that gonna be enough? That is gonna be enough. I'm gonna get more branches, I think. Let's go up. Belgium? Yeah, very good. And I'm from the northern half of Belgium, which is where they speak Flemish. So my accent is a Flemish one. Though even for Flemish people, it's not as... I feel like my accent is still a little different from some Flemish people. But even in Flemish, you have differences between the accents. I'm just really glad I don't sound really Dutch, because technically we speak Dutch, right? But I do not speak Dutch like the Dutch people from Amsterdam. Like they, I don't know what's wrong with them. They have a lisp or something. A Dutch accent is still different from a Flemish accent, even though we speak the same language. But it's a bit like you have Americans and people from the UK. They don't sound like they're from the same country, right? Even though they speak the same language. And it's sort of the same with Flemish and Dutch people. We speak the same language, we can understand each other perfectly, we might have a few little words here and there that we use differently from one another, but the accents make sure you can tell them apart. Same with, you know, Australian and Scottish and Irish people, even though they might all speak some variation of English. It sounds different. What languages do you speak? Flemish at home. That's what I learned. My mother language is Flemish. And then French from the age of 10. German from the age of 15. English from the age of 13. My German is very bad though. I personally don't like claiming that I speak German because I just don't. It's so bad. It's so bad. Yeah. Good. I can't remember if it was you or Tizali who said they speak 3 languages. I wouldn't be surprised if Tizali speaks several languages either. But technically I speak 4, so maybe it was Tizali that said they speak 3, because Tizali speaks English and French for sure, and he might speak some other languages too. I don't know. I don't know what languages Tizali speaks. Maybe she'll be here soon to tell us. Alright. Looking good. So now, for the garden. Yes. Yes, 4 more. We got 3 here. So at least 1 more. I'll eat. Okay. You go eat. Don't worry. Just go. I'm talking to people on stream anyway, so I am not bored. Get more food. Okay. There's Tizali. See, we summoned Tizali. Hi, Tizali. I speak Spanish too, and my German and Japanese are bad, but I've been living several months in Germany, Japan. Nice. That's cool. I know a few words of Japanese, but not more than like 20 or something. I had a Japanese friend when I was 17. Was an exchange student, and I spoke so much English with her, so instead of teaching her Dutch, we just spoke in English, because you kind of want to communicate with people, and it was like, the teachers were like, oh, just, you know, speak Dutch to her, but you could just see that she didn't understand a word of Dutch. Like, she had no way of knowing how to speak Dutch. So we spoke English with her all the time, and by the end of the years, she still didn't speak Dutch, obviously, because we'd always spoken English with her, which is sort of my bad. Yeah, it was sort of sad, because, yeah, she came to learn Dutch, not English, but it was so hard. I only know English and enough Spanish to cuss someone out. That's what a lot of people know, right? Just enough to insult someone in another language. Oh, what am I doing? That's wrong. So, Tizali, we're making a residential area in Rivertown. Oh my gosh, you're so fast, Jesse. I have help. And I'm already 83. I'm like, wait, I just turned grey. I must be 100. Mallet broke. Oh, no worries. Look. No mallet. Adds on buttload. This little baby. I'm teaching a newbie that claims the house we're building. Oh, cool. Hey, you want to live here? Hey, you want to live here? I don't know. If you want to live here, that's fine, Peterson. Peterson's like, no. Yeah! Oh, he wants to live here! Yay! We'll make this a cool house for you. There we go. Peterson's gonna live here. He's building it, practically, so he can live here. That's fine. Tizali says, I know how to say I love you in Turkish. No, I don't know how to say that. Though I have to say, my neighbors... I live next to Turkish people, and there's a domestic violence situation here. Like, not even kidding. They're constantly fighting with one another. And the woman, every time she's mad, and if anyone is Turkish, please tell me what this means. she just runs around and the only thing she's saying is kismet, 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 like that. I don't know what it means, but I think it has to be something really bad. But I don't know what it means. I don't know what she's telling him. But if anyone speaks Turkish, please tell me what that means. It sounds like kismet or something, and I don't know what it is. There says, I know a lot of Spanish and a smattering of French, Italian, and German. I better with reading languages than speaking them. Yeah, same. 2 more budlucks. Okay. I'm just standing here chatting. Dave says, my life's quest in River so far, a sharp stone. You know, everyone has to start somewhere, right? Dave, how many hours have you played? Or what do you think you've played? Or how many lives? Are you like, oh yeah, I can still count the number of lives I've played? Or are you like me, like, and like, well, probably 1,000 lives? I've played over 1,000 lives because, my shovel's about to break. No. Peterson. Directions to what? Oh, kitchen is east. Where were you going? Oh, Budlucks. Southeast. Down right. There we go. That's like a little fancy that we got over here. I gotta go and fix this shovel. We're trying to fix all the shovels, because there's a lot of people who break things. So it's also good that there's some people in town who don't break things, but who fix things before they break. So let's see. My throat is being a little at the moment, so I was hoping I could stream a little longer, but I think that would be a very bad idea. Tasali, will you be streaming? After my stream, or maybe Tasali's like, nope, already began. Either way, it's all fine. Oh, there's Tasali again. Okay, Tasali says, looking at that on Google, Kismet seems to be something like the sugar knife from Japan, fate related. We can't do anything about it. Or I don't think it's that. But I say Kismet, but it might be something else. It might be Kismet, or I might be getting the vowel wrong. 202 hours, that's quite a bit. After you stream, yes, I will stream. Okay, so that's gonna be in less than an hour? Yeah, 40 minutes. About 40 minutes. Alright, let's see. So, for the corners, maybe some pretty corners. And I'm just gonna let the stumps despawn. If you're like, why don't you dig the stumps up? They will disappear on their own. I don't need to get rid of them. Let's get the corners first, because we want the corners to be big and pretty. There we go. Then we'll also do the one in the middle. And I'll add a little shaft to it. And this shaft will make sure we can leave it, so that it becomes a gate. You can hardly see it, but now it's a gate and you can walk through. So we won't be stuck there. Now we have some more of these. Just plop them in there. I'll also make a little gate in the middle here. There we go, and he'll have his own private back garden. And I need to go get some milk, apparently. A mug of whole milk. Also, look at how nice it is that there's some houses coming in here. Also, some people are using such fancy building materials like sandstone, and then there's me, bricks and dark wood. Now, I think bricks and dark wood looks very rich. I think that's a very fancy look you can have for a place. I don't think it looks cheap, but the house is sort of simple-ish in shape and things. Mug of whole milk. A chip with salsa. Oh, that was the last salsa, guys. And then a cheese wedge for my next craving, which I can just plop in my backpack. There we go. Joined guild a month ago. Yeah, nice. That is a lot of hours in a month, but honestly, I feel you. Okay, so the cotton's coming in. We can just yoink this rope, to be honest. Are there extra ropes over here? Because there's like one rope for the sheep. Let me just quickly check. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna remove the sheep rope because that would be sad. Okay. So these will not take very long. This is like the last stage, and then the leaves disappear within 4 minutes, and we'll have a bunch of cotton to pick. And that is gonna be great, because we love cotton. Cotton is the best way to get rope at this stage in the game. Like earlier in game, obviously you want to just get your milkweed from your green biome, but we've picked this area clean of milkweed, so we're not going to be finding any milkweed here. Yeah. I started playing 2 Hours One Life about 4 years ago, I think. It was a different game back then, but it was not that different from how it is now, just a little different. Okay, so we are waiting for ropes. We need hammer and nails. We need more shafts for the garden, so we can finish the fences. We might still use these as well. We might still use the butt logs. We can use those for a table and chair for you. Look, a door! I made a door. Also, you will be right next to the garden, probably. So you'll have like a food garden next to you, which is kind of cool. You have a good location there. Ah! A door! Yep. I'll plop it in here, but I'll leave it open because we don't have the springy steel for it. If anyone's making springy steels and wants to make 2 for us, we would appreciate that. If nobody's making springy steels, that's also fine. Oh, there's Leo again. Also, after this live, I'll probably take a break of about an hour and then I'll be back. So you will see me again in the evening. And I do play a lot during American hours too. But not while speaking, because of the neighbors and just trying to keep quiet, etc. Alright, let's get some more of these little guys. And you might say, Jesse, why don't you just take a wagon? I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered to take a wagon. I like seeing what's in my horse cart, so I like this. Craig! Jesse, did your avatar have a linen scarf design before they were even in game? That is possible. The devs spawned scarves in at the start. They were like uncraftable at some point, and then the devs spawned them in. I can remember the first time they spawned them in was in Tutorial Town, I think. And then someone came and stole scarves or something and just put them in their own vaults, etc. And we had to like get them back. It was drama. I feel like the players who we have currently are not as childish as the ones we used to have before. Because back in the day, oh my god, the moment you got something uncraftable, there would be vultures waiting to steal it from you. It would be like, come on people, grow up. So yeah. Dave says, I'm at the tobacco farm. How do I get to the building area? South. You have to go down. You are above the river. You need to go south of the river. You will... You're very close, though. You're very close. Also, I haven't been to the tobacco farm today yet, have I? You're very... is that you? Are you Layla? Dave? Yes, come. You're very close. You just need to go down. Here is casino. Here are buildings. Here are buildings. I can't type. And here's where we are building things. Here's the construction area. There you go. But you have to be south of the river, but sort of to the west. And if you're at the casino, you're kind of there. Like the casino or this water area is sort of where you need to be. I see. Need food. Okay. West is a restaurant. North are restaurants too. You can go back north or just eat one of these. Here you go. Shove that in your mouth. You're good now. But you can go to the Taco Bell, which is up here somewhere. And there's also onigiri or something here. They got onigiri. So that's there. And we're building this house currently. Are you gonna build a new house? Are you gonna build a new house or help finish an existing one? What's the plan? What's the plan? There's empty plots. There's empty plots if you want a house. Craig says, also I apologize for using so many boards and chopping so many car parks from your farm to make kapoks. Yeah, no worries. Don't worry about the kapoks. Either. Do you have a house yet? Do you have a house yet? Because you are more than welcome to claim one. Or build one. I have a whole town. Okay. Okay, fair. For me, we need branches here. See, you have some branches on you, so that could help. Yeah, great. Perfect. Perfect. I'll get some more. We're doing a little garden, back garden here. And I also gotta check on the cotton, because I think the cotton's probably gonna be ready now. So that means we can take our final rope for the other door. Let's see. Yeah, oh, the cotton's already been picked. That's great. So I'll just take one, because I think one rope is enough for what we need to do currently. Hi, Jesse, it's Peterson. I'm lost in the wilderness and dying. No, no, no. Okay, stay alive. Eat berries. Whatever. Just go to a green biome, eat berries. I'm gonna ring the bell. So now you should either see something at the bottom that says where a bell has been rung, or if you look at the top where the coordinates are, the bell should show up. Why doesn't it show up for me? I just rang it. Normally the bell coordinate should be in there. Oh, that's a little bit weird. I did ring it properly, didn't I? I'll try to get back. If you can find the bell, if the bell is indicated for you, it's not indicated for me, but I don't know why it's not indicated for me. I don't know the exact game mechanic behind it. I hope you can find it. Do you know, if you see anything that looks recognizable, just say what you see, like what sort of building? You heard the bell, yeah, but it's also the question, like, can you see where the bell goes or whatever? Poor Rafa. Poor Peterson. He can't find a way back to his home. He's stuck. Thanks. You got it? Okay. So the bell is not exactly where we live, but it's in the town, so. Alright, so I got the rope. Nails and hammer. That is what we need now. I'm really quite not. I think I'm hungry in real life. My focus is not what it needs to be, and I think I just need some food. Also, why is there a hammer in here with the bears? I'll just take this. Well, we found the hammer. Now all we need to find are some nails. Let's see if we got some nails around here. I need to stop looking for hammers or everything's gonna blink. So it doesn't seem like there's nails in here, but that's okay because we have a lot of wrought iron. So with wrought iron, you can make your own nails. It's very simple. You put a wrought iron on the floor and then you look for a chisel, which we hopefully have. We don't have a chisel. Do we not have any chisels, guys? Is that the way it is now? The thing what I'm gonna do instead, I'm going to take 3 of these with me. I think the chisels are probably in use where we are building, because people have been working with stone, and if you make stone floors or whatever, you need a chisel often. So I'm assuming that people have chisels. Oh, there's also nails over here. Or just one nail. And there's a chisel there. I don't think they need it anymore. Because it looks like they're pretty done with this place. So I'll probably be doing them a favor, cleaning that up with them. So, taking that with us. It's northeast. Okay, so you went southwest and then you got lost. That's so sad. Another chisel over here. Chisels everywhere. Chisel there, nails there. Yeah, people need chisels and nails and such. Okay, so what have we got? We got the ingredients to make ourselves some nails. So this bowl already has 2 nails, which you can just use simply. Hit the bowl and put up the shelves like that. And then if you put a chisel on the wrought iron and you use a hammer on it like this, you now have made a pile of nails. You remove the chisel and then you can just click it and do this. If you can, you should repair the tools. That one's not broken. But it's okay. If you break a tool, it's okay too. Now you know how. Yes. Alright. I'm gonna put some more things over here. We just did. Great. Good job. GG. Alright. So, we got this all set up. I wonder what Peterson wants, or Rafa. I died, but I was already in town. The things must be there. Oh! You died? Where? Do you know where you were in town? I have to study now. I'll come back later. Okay, do you know where you died? Do you have any idea where it was or what you saw or? I met his corpse. Oh, Dave has found this corpse. Okay, cool. That's good. Then everything is accounted for. Also, someone's making a little house here, apparently. Let me just read who that is. I'd like to build a house here. Karch. Okay, Karch. I don't know who Karch is, but let Karch go ahead. So, about Karch building materials, he's using tatami, which is straw floor, and the walls he's using is pine walls. Now, pine walls are actually quite good for the vertical walls like this. Horizontally, they're not so great because you cannot add shelves to them, which can be really frustrating because you probably want to have shelves to put some things on the walls so that your house remains kind of clean. Not all buildings allow shelves. So over here you also see that the dark wood, for example, you can put shelves on there and things like that, but it's not the case everywhere. So yeah. Okay, the house is looking good. Blueprints with bricks. Oh, is he at blueprints with bricks? So he must be nearby. Because we're having a lot of blueprints here. Oh, he's south. He's south. Yeah. I saw that. I saw that place. I think it's one of Luna's things. I don't know who's building this, but I saw Luna's corpse here as well. Around here. Are you sure that's his corpse? It's my mom, Luna. Yeah, that's like straight south from us, these bricks. I have no idea who's working here. Oh, a note. Meat pies. Okay. What is going on here? 15 for each. Not final design, but final space if everyone agrees. What is this? What is... I don't know what this place is. I am so confused by this. Lots of hutches, copper pipe. Yeah, you're over here. You're around here. There you go. Hello. It's over here. I'm not your ma, Layla. If you want to go back, we're north. We're north. Leo is going east. We are north. I got Pearson's stuff. Where do you want it? Probably just in the closed room. Peterson's... Stop! I need to stop. Okay, Ariel, stop. Or Uluwatanoy Leola Nyola. I know what it is. I know what is. Maybe there's a little bit of lag. And Luna is building a community there. Oh, also like a residential area. Some people building houses. Okay, okay, yeah, fine. I'm fine with that. They can build whatever they want, bakeries, etc. Okay, cool. Even the people living in our residential area can have jobs there. So that is good. I don't mind. Yeah, it's cool. Cool, 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 cool. But I was a little confused about how big it was. I was like, what's going on here? Alright, well, the houses are coming in. Oh, our vines are coming in at the top. Look at that. So the vines, they will look prettier when they're done. Currently, they look like shit, but this is the first stage, and in a few minutes, they're gonna be green. And it's gonna look lovely. Actually, I'm thinking of removing this particular fence, popping it in there, and then over here we can make a wood shelter instead. Now, making a wood shelter is really simple, and it's actually a very lovely accessory to put outside your house. So keep a good eye on what I'm doing if you're interested in making wood shelters. The wood shelters are also better than just a stack of... What? Also, who's that? Peterson! You died here? We found you. Oh my god, you had too many burritos, man. Don't eat so many burritos. There's smoke. See, smoking kills you. I told you guys at the start of the stream, smoking kills. It's proven once more. And that was everything. Okay. And what's in your bike? Did you have anything interesting with you? Oh, some branches. Yes. I'll come loot this later. Because I will need that for what we are going to make. First I'll drop the clothes off and we'll pick up one straw from that section there. I might take the adze and this with me. Put the items back. There we go. Then we take one straw, because we're gonna make one wood shelter. Then besides the straw, we need 2 shafts. My corpse! It's okay. Let your corpse rot. I am not very attached to corpses. There's actually quite a bit of wood there. Let's see. I'll take this. I'll take this. And we need 1 rope. So rope, make a cotton ball, use the shears on it, and there you go, rope. Then we go back to the place. I keep on using that road. I kind of feel like we need to connect it to this road now, especially now that there's so many houses over here. Also, it's very lovely. We were able to make 4 houses in like 2 hours altogether. And they're not 100% done, but we're getting close, right? Okay, so the wood shelter over here. You start by putting down 2 wooden shafts. You add straw, and then you add a rope. And now you have a wood shelter, and then we can put this wood in here. And you can also see that the tree stumps that I dug up, or I didn't dig up, are completely gone now. So they just disappear on their own. So that's great. So now you got a little wood shelter here. We don't have a lot of ways to exit this garden though, which I want to change. So we're going to add some more fences. There you go. So now you can exit the garden here. Sometimes I like adding fences to like the entire vertical wall. So it doesn't matter where you are, you can always exit it. But it's looking pretty good over here. Now the question, of course, is what do you want in your house? Is there specific things you like? Maybe you're like, yeah, I want my clothes in there. I want to make my own set of clothing that I always wear. Or I want to have some food. I want to have something to cook. You might want to have a little oven there so you can make a few pies. Or, you know, it's up to you, Rafa. I don't know if you have anything that you want. Is there Chick-fil-A where you're from? No, there's no Chick-fil-A where I am from. It's actually really hard to get a really good crispy chicken here. Like, there are some things that are similar to Chick-fil-A coming now. As in, we have a place called Chicken and Fries in my town now, which has very lovely chicken. But it's not as common here as you'd think. We also don't have Kentucky Fried Chicken. I know there's one Kentucky Fried Chicken like 30 minutes from where I live. But those places are just not common here. Anything, maybe some clothing and food storage. Okay. We can make a tiny little, very simple, old-fashioned oven, like you would make in the wild when you're a new family. It's not particularly fancy, but it would work. We can do an oven, and we can do a shelf for putting the food. And then here, and then over here, maybe something for clothes. Well, the clothes, basically you put them on the shelves. That's what I would do in my house. Little adobe oven. Yes, let's get 2 adobe. So I'm just gonna go west again. I think there might still be a lot of resources west. They have a little bit of adobe, but they need 2 of that for sure. They don't need 3 though. I'll leave that here, it's not mine. So I am tempted to steal, but let's not steal. I have stolen 1 adobe from them, but that's just, they don't need that much adobe. They have no point for it. Okay. Alright, that's gonna help us make the little adobe oven. I also need a round stone. And now we can see if we can get you some food or something. There we go. We have some round stones here. It's gonna help me make the oven. And then maybe I'll make you a shelf so you can put food on there that you will cook in the oven. Now the adobe oven has a limit. You can only make 12 foods every time you cook up the adobe oven. If you're fast. If you're too slow, you will not make 12 foods. You will stop before you reach 12 foods. So having 1 shelf, which has 12 spots, would be perfect. Okay. Thinking of, if we do the oven here, I can do a table over there. That would also be nice. And then maybe a shelf over there. There we go. Little adobe oven. And then a shelf. Well, we can sort of tell that people are getting a little fatigued from the River family. And when I say a little, I probably mean a lot. I don't mean this like in a mean way. I just mean this in a realistic way. When you look now, there's only like 6 people on. Usually, or earlier, there would be like 10 people on or 12, right? So people are a little bit like, oh, I need a break, right? It is intense if you are playing here daily. And you don't need to, of course. You don't need to play daily. Like, you're your own boss. No one's forcing you. I'm not holding a gun to your head. You do what you want. You play as much as you like. There we go. I love my little house. I'm so glad you like it. And if you're like, it's so small, my house is smaller. This is my house. Look. I got some flowers outside, and I got some stuff inside. I usually just put my clothes there, my belongings. You don't need a big house. Though I do have this house as well, which is like where I do my work stuff. Like, this is where I keep my cuttings, right? Like, that's my job. My job house is bigger. I started playing Tool again during the Nomad run, and I appreciate how welcoming everyone was to building. I was scared to build, but they let me start building the kitchen in Vanilla Brick Valley. Nice! They would always just say, have fun. Yeah. And the thing is, there is meta, right? We have meta. Like, there are things you can do it that are sort of wrongish or, like, annoying. Like, if I'm gonna put the shelf here. You might say, why don't you put it next to it? But the reason for this is sort of a meta reason, because I just want to be able to do Shift D, Shift W, Shift D, Shift W, like this, right? I just want to be fast. But if I put it here, I would need to, like, Shift W, undo my shift and click A, and then shift W again, and then press D, shift W, press A, shift W. It would be so many more buttons, right? So that's why I'm doing it like this, so you can just cook like this. You can go really fast with it. That's why. And I'm also putting a table here. Do you have leftover adobe? Nope. Nope, sorry. I only had two. I didn't bring more. So over here, we're gonna do a table, and then next to it, we're gonna do a little chair. The chair needs the little shafts, and the table needs the big shafts. I have a little bit more wood here. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that yet. I'm just gonna put it over here. Where clay and reeds, I went west into a swamp. Be careful. And don't get lost. Don't get lost. Oh, we have a little bit of wood here. We have a little bit of buttlogs left. Let's do the table. There we go. And let's do the chair. There we go. Look at that. You have a little house thing here. I also need to remove this. Now, Rafa, I'm just gonna put Rafa as your name on the node, I think, right? So what I'm doing is I'm erasing the node that I had. And then I'm writing Rafa's house. There we go. And I'm gonna put that over here. So also if people ask you like in the game, who are you or something, what's your name, you can just say Rafa, and some people might start to recognize you better and be like, oh, that's the person that lives in that brick house that Jesse built, for example. Yeah. Anyway, this is looking good. I need 3 more buttlogs. So we're gonna get the buttlogs. I don't know what that little house is. It's kind of cute that you have so many buildings around you though. And you are next to the spot where we would be doing a farm. A little farm. Not a big farm. But that means that you would be close to some farm foods then. Oh, look, these trees came in, guys. I didn't even notice. I was like, wait, where's everything gone? It's right here. Well, since I need 3, I might as well chop it myself. I still have a little bit of food bonus as well. I need lemonade? I had lemonade already earlier in this life. You know what? I can just chop as much as I like. And because I'm an old man, it's okay if my food bonus is gone. But I think I'll struggle to chop this one. Yeah, it won't let me. It's like, you can't chop this. You don't have enough pips. I kind of hate that when you're old. I had jerky before, but I didn't have a bean burrito, so I'll just take that because I'm gonna get hungry in a second. You can put Rafa. I love that I'm close to the rubber thingy. Yes, do you like making... Oh, you love making tires. That's good. That's very good. We still need to get, like, your house is not 100% finished yet. I need to do something with your garden. What's your favorite color, Rafa? Do you have a favorite color or a favorite combination of colors? Because I can plant some flowers in your garden. I think that might be nice. Maybe a tree or 2. And some flowers. You love pink? Oh yeah, I've got you. I've got you. You're gonna get a blossom tree. And yeah, blossom tree is gonna be good. It's not gonna be this life, it's gonna be later tonight. I'm sort of cleaning up now, because we have a lot of stuff that we no longer use. I'm just gonna put that over here. This is sort of the dumping place for tools that are no longer used. Well, we're sort of done with your house, right? So a blossom tree would be lovely, yeah. You like blue as well? Okay, that's a lot of colors. I'll get you some stuff. I'm not sure what to do with these shafts though. Also, this chair might move automatically. There's not much I can do about that. So yeah, this is Rafa's house. But hey, finish the house in one life. That's what I wanted. The others aren't done yet. Well, it's looking great, but not done yet. Oh, I need to eat. I need to eat. Do you need the nails? Nope. I'm putting it over here. Come grab it. I'm putting everything here. And then I'm gonna go and die. There. So just take that. Now I need to go to my own house. Strip within a minute. put my clothes away, put my horse away. I'm gonna leave my horse in my house, it's fine. You'll come back later as well. Okay, well, I need to go for about less than 90 minutes. 90 minutes. Maybe more, because I still need to eat as well. Yeah, look at me! Stripping like a pro. I'm gonna have time left. So swift. Alright, can I make it back to where you guys are building? I don't think I can do that on foot. I can try and get there, but I don't think I'm gonna make it, because I have like 20 seconds. So if I cut through this area... Aha, I made it! Oh my god! Is it the mysterious stranger again? She's back! The mysterious stranger has been here a few times. I think I know who it is. But, yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, but I died. I died. Guys, in case you haven't yet, feel free to press like on this video. I don't know if live streams are ever recommended to people in their feed after they have happened. If it has happened for you, let me know. If you've ever been like, I watched a live stream when you weren't live because YouTube told me I should watch it. It's good for me to know that stuff. I don't 100% know how that goes. I personally don't watch a lot of live streams, so maybe that's why I don't see a lot of live streams in my feed. I watch Tazali though, and I watch Rooster, and I always see them pop up when they're live. Their live streams always pop up. So yeah, for now, I will stop streaming, but I bet that it does get recommended after. Oh, thanks Siri for confirming that. I think Tazali is going to be live any second now. So Rafa says, thank you for the house. I love building it with you. Thank you so much for your help as well and for giving me something to work on during my video, right? I will be going off because I'm really hungry. Oh my god, my belly is like, food. Food, please. But if you guys want something else to watch, Tazali is going to be live in a second, probably. You can watch Tazali's stream. She's always very fun to watch as well, and she often builds in or she does things in Rivertown as well, so you can do that too. So yeah, I hope you guys have fun. Now you might say, Jesse, when is the next stream going to be? Are we going for any goals? The thing is, I think we've broken the all-hole record of the longest surviving family already. We've gotten over 500 generations. But I might go for a stream if we reach 555 generations. And if the family dies before then, I will bring the family back in the weekend so everyone can just come and play again and just have fun. And we can go around the town and count the number of houses. That's something I want to do when the town dies. I want to count the amount of houses that we have, or even make a list of every house in town. So that we sort of have it on paper how much we built in the time we were here. But I feel like I'm still gonna miss some houses, so I'll need your help, and I need you to, yeah, keep an eye that I'm not missing out on some houses. Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. So 555 generations. I'll do another stream because that's a special number, and that's it. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye all. Bye.